Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and this is a pretty exciting match that I recorded live, and it's with Suzi, who is this British girl thing person, and she is one of those Facebook group people who is in like 4 different Pokemon groups, and I just happen to run into them all the time, or have people in the group who know her and are friends with her, etc., etc. Turn 1, Banded Dragonite, trolls me all day. Should have used Stealth Rocks, I guess. The Toxic is helpful, but I honestly didn't think it was a Banded Dragonite. I thought it would Dragon Dance or Switch. But I really should start expecting them, I guess. Go to Slow Pro. I was really hoping you could take it better than that. But that is a 2-hit KO, and that's really unfortunate. So, yeah, Dragonite's gonna almost take out 3 of my guys, which is a huge disadvantage, and really quite bad. I probably should have used Stealth Rocks, because his eventual switch out is pretty inevitable. Although the Toxic is doing a nice amount of damage, I should have Sword Danced here on his or her switch. Instead, I just go for the straight bullet punch. I'm gonna play a bit recklessly with Scizor, and it really costs me because the Iron Barbs is doing a lot of damage, and this Ferrothorn can take a superpower. So shouldn't have used superpower or bullet punch. Should have used Sword Dance and then superpower, and then Scizor would have been able to live a bit longer. But it's not the case. I play pretty recklessly and pretty much throw away Scizor, which is all my doing, really, which is sad because he gets up Stealth Rocks and Spikes, which means Scizor is not going to survive another, you know, thing. Another switch in. Switch out in Swamperoo, of course it goes for the Stealth Rocks, and so that's a dead Scizor already, which is kind of a big problem because she does carry Reuniclus, so should have definitely tried to keep Scizor alive. I definitely had the mindset to keep Conkeldurr alive because 2 of her Pokemon were weak to fighting. But with Reuniclus there, I cannot really safely use Conkeldurr as well. Use Trick, probably should have just gone for the Specs Hydro Pump. It would have done a lot of damage, and Swampert can't damage me any other way because I have Levitate and I resist water, etc. So, switches out and I burn this Blissey. I trick away the leftovers, which is pretty cool, but not going to help too much. It would have helped a lot. It is a helpful thing to do, but just for the fact that Scizor is dead already and she's got all these healthy Pokemon, and the fact I switch in Chansey here who just gets killed, it's not good. I was thinking maybe I'd outspeed. Even if I didn't outspeed, if I switched out, I would just die anyway. So really played poorly with Chansey and Scizor. Chansey did absolutely nothing at all. I don't think I'm going to use Chansey again. Or at least if I do use her again, it's going to be a long time, and I'll use her more carefully. But really recklessly use those 2, and that's basically giving me a huge disadvantage. Kind of predicted Reuniclus to come in, but went for Drain Punch anyway. Because Drain Punch did so much, I might have been able to maybe kill it with 2 Baybacks, probably not. Uses Trick Room, which is kind of bad. It's really bad. Most Reuniclus are just Calm Minders and their max defense and stuff, but judging on the Drain Punch damage, it's not max defense, and it's probably an offensive one, which is actually the very Reuniclus that I use myself. So I know that a Focus Blast is coming, going to Slow Pro who can take it. But honestly, I have nothing for Reuniclus. Dragonite and Reuniclus are just trolling me really hard. And I'm really regretting not bringing Mew and Dusclops, who I usually bring in this kind of team. But I didn't bring them because I wanted to try out Chansey, who does jack shit and just sits there and gets killed. So that really sucks. It sucks and it's bad. If I still had my specs, I could have killed with Hydro Pump, but I don't. And Hydro Pump almost kills, actually, which is pretty amazing. So this is definitely a bare bones, all-out offense in HP Reuniclus, which I, again, favor because, I mean, you know, even without the defense, it can still recover, and recover in Trick Room is pretty awesome. Go into Conkeldurr Payback, and I know that I can outspeed, and I also don't want to lock Hydreigon into Dark Pulse because I know Gliscor is on the way, and I also knew that I would tempt her into hitting me with Psychic. But actually at the time I was like really hitting myself because I'm like, why? Because I thought maybe she would outspeed, but nah. Conkeldurr has a normal speed nature, so it's all good in the hood. And goes into this guy, I direct a meteor. Unfortunately, it does not kill, but it does a crap load of damage. Misses the Toxic, which helps me a bit. It really doesn't help me. It really doesn't matter that much, because she's just going to Toxic Stall me, which is terrible. All her Pokemon are top-tier, terrible Pokemon who make the game not that much fun because they just, like, are jerks. Which, you know, my motto in Pokemon is to be a dick, because then you win. And that's pretty much what she's doing. She's just all out being ruthless and killing me, and it works. But despite all of that, the match is fairly close, and I pay back, and I know I can take an exchange feed. I pay back, and it just barely, she lives on, what, 5 HP or something ridiculous, and I know the match is over now, because I can't take another one, but yeah, that's the game of Suzi, who is quite a good battler, actually. And yeah, YouTube, I will see you later.